Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to your February astrology. And it's a really important month. There is so much going on this month that could transform not only our lives, but the external world. We have a stellium. We have 5 planets in Aquarius. So put it this way, the vibe is all about freedom, personal freedom, freedom in the world. It's a very humanitarian vibe. It's a visionary vibe. And also it's brilliant for manifesting the future in a real way, in a magical way, in all ways. Now, the challenge of this month, which has been talked about for a long time about astrologers, how important this is the Saturn-Uranus square. Saturn is about restriction, control, limitation to a certain extent. And we have Uranus, who is about freedom, is about the unexpected, is about revolution, is about change. So, in many ways, we've been witnessing this a lot. So let's talk about, I know a lot of people say, well, don't talk politics. I will say the world is going through a transition. This is a reality that we all have to face. But if you want me to focus on you, put it this way. The structures and the resistance that we've put up in our own life are going to clash with this new sense of revolution, of thoughts about what we really need, maybe a genius idea, maybe some surprise that helps us transform and free ourselves. But ultimately, we have the choice in the world and within ourselves. Do we choose freedom, or do we choose to remain in the structures that confine us? I know it's intense. I told you it was intense. The good news is other lovely things that are happening this month is Venus goes into lovely old Pisces. Hopefully there'll be a lot of empathy around to help us on our way to make these decisions. And yeah, the Pisces vibe is coming in at the end of the month. But you know what? Let's make the most of this Aquarius energy. Believe in manifestation and that you can transform your future. Do some work around manifesting, and be a visionary for yourself and the world. Why not? Here's your monthly astrology. Hey Cancer, are you ready to come into your power? Let me tell you, you got no choice this month really, because it's all about you honoring yourself, facing your fears, stepping in to your true power, which is your rightful power, and not being held back from the worries of the past. You are determined to do things differently and be seen differently, and your passion and your desire and your hungers are all very, very strong. But you have got charisma and intensity and, again, deep power within your heart to get things done. And you can't avoid it any longer. Cancerians, as we know, sometimes hide in their shell. But now it's time to rush towards your goal and to reclaim who you truly are without anything blocking you. Now, Venus, the planet of love, is going into a very intense and passionate place. Don't forget, Venus is about money and abundance as well as love. And it's in your power zone. So what do you want? What are you hungry for? And what are you going to go after this month? Do it. Allow it for yourself. Allow yourself to dream big. Also, you may be around, either online, presumably, very influential people that believe in you and will help inspire you. Nothing is out of reach. We have Venus joining forces with Saturn. You are grounding and committing to your power. We have the Sun joining forces with Mercury. There is a long and powerful conversation likely connected to the past and issues to do with life, death, sex, money, taxes. It's a primal zone that you are feeling this month. When there's a new moon in Aquarius, you also have the opportunity to let go of the baggage of the past, the fears, the shadows, the things that you've held on to that maybe disempowered you. And it's a brand new beginning. So do some work on around February the 11th. Google where it is in your country, and consciously let go of things that no longer serve you. And there should be almost an immediate boost because Venus is joining forces with Jupiter on the same day. So it's like, whoa, a rocket shift of energy change right there. Now, one of the big things, not only of this week, but this year, is Saturn square Uranus. And I have to say, the game shop and the big massive repercussions on the stock market when a load of people on Reddit decided to buy shares to stop the market being shorted. It's reverberated throughout the world. It's massive news, and it does not surprise me for several reasons. One, that Saturn's in Aquarius, as is Jupiter, and also with this Saturn square Uranus, there is shock and change and transformation around things that we took for granted before. All those old structures are on their way out now. People cannot play those games anymore of shorting the market. We are seeing the world in a new way, and there is freedom, liberation, and equality to come. However, for all of us, we have our own personal challenges. You know, our inner world is rocked by this Saturn square Uranus, but it brings us great potential. And for you, it's about being in your power, and also about your belief system and who you connect with. This is where there will be surprises. This is where there will be changes. And it's good to know because it's going on all year, but it hits a peak on the 17th. So what work do you need to do there? Keep your eyes peeled for shocks and surprises, because they are challenges that should lead to great, big, chunky rewards. The Sun and Venus are shifting signs on the 18th and the 25th, and that energy is taking you into a more of an adventurous flavour to the month. You want to expand, you want to explore, you want to experience learning, you want to feast on the new and the unusual, and you're much more comfortable expressing your unique soul and being open about your own quirks and genius. And that's a great thing. So really fully embrace that, because don't forget, hopefully you've gone through this month coming into your power, and now you could express yourself in a new way. There may be talk of travel, there may be talk of study, you may be mixing with people who are unusual in some way, and it excites you. Finally, the full moon is in your ideas, news, communication zone. So there could be a peak experience around an idea or a conversation that enlightens you, and also thoughts are rising from your unconscious. It's a good day to journal. It's a good day to vision board. It's a good day to fling your ideas out into the world. Anyway, you take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon.
My name is Eileen. I work as a psychic medium. My first memory was as a child. I used to say things that came true to people. I'm a very, very black and white reader, straight and to the point. I will guarantee you will laugh, and I will keep you smiling. When I prepare for a reading, I always make sure that I meditate, that I heal myself, and then the messages start. When someone comes online, I'm already there on a really high level. Their energy straight away goes whoosh, and it opens them up completely. I do like my clients to join in some way. Once I've connected and I've said everything I need to say, I like to know how they're feeling. I will make sure when the reading is finished that you know where you're going and that you're happy with everything. I love my job. I've always loved my work. Everything I do on a spiritual level, I love, because it's giving back.